Hi everyone, welcome to a video here on my channel. Welcome if you're new, I'm Becca. I am a mom to 4 kiddos and I'm currently 37 weeks tomorrow pregnant with our 5th sweet baby, and it is a girl. I have been doing a challenge for the past 35 days of decluttering my entire house. You can go check out some of my longer videos, and I've done one every single day in my shorts to document the journey of becoming a household that is clutter-free, breaking habits, changing mindsets, and ultimately learning how to have a better system as being a homemaker and managing the home from the inside out. So let's talk about it. I'm going to title this video, How to Achieve a Clutter-Free Home with Young Children. These are 5 steps that I took to achieve this goal. Number 1, model good behavior. There were times that I would change diapers, just leave them on the ground, have my dinner plate sit on the table for the next morning. Things like that, not picking up after myself, changing my clothes, leaving them on the ground. Those kind of things are the things your children are watching and the things your children are seeing, and they're copying your behavior. And not only do they copy your behavior in your lifestyle, but they copy your behavior in the things you say, the things you do, everything. So keep that in mind as well. Another thing I want to make aware for my point number 2 would be your spending habits. Start being aware of the things that you are buying and the things you are bringing into your home. If you don't need it, don't buy it. If you're in town and you see something you really, really like, take a picture or a video of it. And if you can't get it out of your brain for the next 5 days, go back and get it. That is something that has helped me. Like, for instance, the other day, I really wanted this wreath that I found at Bell's Outlet, and then I took a video of it and I couldn't get it out of my brain, so I went back to get it and they wanted $50 for it, and I was like, no, I'm not paying $50 for it. So I went to the dollar store next to it and I got materials to do my own, and I ended up spending $8 versus $50. So keep in mind that you don't always have to buy things the second you think of them, or keep them in your cart on Amazon until you decide you actually want to purchase them. My tip number 3, which most everybody knows, is everything needs to have a home. Just as you have a bed to sleep on at night, hopefully, every item in your home needs to have a home. It needs to be able to be put there quickly. Say diapers and wipes. For us, they go right under our kitchen island. It just works. It's a central area in our house that if we are on the couch and we have to change a diaper, if we are in the bedroom, we can walk within, seconds to go get it. And maybe if you have a larger home, you could have 2 places that you keep diapers. It's just whatever works for your brain. Having somewhere that is easy to access those items, finding different organizational tools to have those things in so that you can easily grab them and access them. So my 4th tip is to take inventory on the things that you have. This works really well with groceries and not wasting money on groceries or wasting food. I learned this when I started doing a $200 a week budget for a family of 6, and we stuck to that budget for at least a month and saved over $1,000. So I learned a lot in that process, and thankfully we have chickens that we can give scrap to. Definitely take inventory and jot down a mental note of the things that you can prep for that week. In my opinion, I think it's best to shop weekly, sometimes twice a week if you buy a lot of fresh produce. My son has type 1 diabetes, so we have to eat fairly healthy, and his diet consists of a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables and meats and not a lot of processed. So that is how we try to eat and have a diet of. So taking good inventory, and that can be with your clothes. I've learned that for us, no more than enough clothes for a week is a good amount for my brain, for the kids' brains. And my husband doesn't have much to manage either. He has his work clothes and his regular clothes. And my fifth tip in becoming more minimal and clutter-free is to just study your habits and to study yourself and what is a big trigger. I know for me, when I walked in the front door and I just always saw things on my countertops and things on the floor, and I just couldn't think straight. My brain could not function, and some people might live fine in clutter, but it just was not a good, healthy place for me mentally. So you have to do whatever works for you. And if clutter doesn't bother you, that's fine. And this probably isn't the video for you, but I still hope that you can take some tips and join our little community of people who are trying to find peace in their homes and have an atmosphere where they don't feel stressed out after a long, hard days of work. And it's truly been so beneficial to our family to have less. And I've seen an improvement in my kids with picking up their own messes. My youngest is actually learning very, very quickly, and it's just been awesome to watch. So I hope this is motivating to you guys, and I hope you enjoy this content. And if you do, please hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment down below, and thank you again for being here.